24-meter custom-built motor yacht designed as a modern trawler. She was launched this year and now seriously for sale at the shipyard who built it. The boat has enormous volume inside. The beam in this boat is 7-meter. She's registered as 24-meter but has another 2-meter water platform. She has 4 enormous cabins and additional service room. The main or the master cabin is on the main deck. I'm going to give you all the details along this video, and if you want to learn more about this boat, see her photos, her full specification list and additional information, use the link at the video description below. We are starting this video today from the foredeck. Looking astern, you can see this aggressive look up there. It's the pilot house, which is a closed or half-closed pilot house. We will see all the details as we go up. And just in front of the camera, these are the windows of the master cabin, which is quite unusual for 24-meter, but also we will see it from inside. We have a very nice and comfortable seating area here with a large table. Turning the camera down, we have a very big windlass from Data with 2 winches. Each one of them is connected to 14-millimeter chain, which has a length of 150 meter, and each anchor, which is stainless, let me show you one of them, weighs 130 meter. This is one of them. So we will start our way astern, and of course this is the way to the chain locker, and also there is quite a large space inside where you can store things like fenders and lines and so on. Now the boat has 7-meter beam, and this is something that you will feel all along the video. The space in this boat is enormous. These sidewalks are very wide, but still you will see that the space inside is kept and feels very, very spacious. High hand railing, which gives a lot of safety feeling, and yet it's open here, so if you have flashing waves on the deck, they can go outside without loading the hull. Very, very large windows, with each one of them has an opening, so you can also open it to provide fresh air when it's possible. Moving further astern, these are the openings of air providing to the engine room, intake, fill up for fuel and water, and a connection to emergency extinguishing pump. Here we are in the aft deck. It's a huge aft deck. It's a 24-meter, and somehow it feels like 30 and even larger aft deck, or similar to this size. Let's have a snap look at the water platform. Same here, it's a huge water platform. The 7-meter beam gives it a feeling of a 30-meter and more. And this is the passerelle that when you are mooring stern to, you can reach the shore. This thing is also going down to the water, so it can use as a water ladder or water stairs. Very comfortable. And of course, when it's not used, this whole arm is turning here and folding, and yeah. In here we have a connection to shore power. On the other side, there is deck shower here. We will go back to the main deck. and start to explore the Flybridge, which is the second deck from here. These are the stairs leading to the Flybridge. It's quite steep, but feels quite comfortable. Now look at that. That's a three-side closed pilot house with a big dining area. And here you have a very large open area which you can put loose furniture and cushions and so on. There are two pools here from stainless steel, one here and one there. And there is an O-wing which is tied to rings on the hardtop, on this hardtop. Let's go to the end of it and I'll give you a view from this end. From here we can see again the water platform and the passerelle. And let's turn the camera. So from here you can understand how wide and spacious this Flybridge is. And again the pools here, the poles here and here, which you can stretch a large awning to have additional shade. Life rafts. And we are moving forward. Two large fridges here. And let's move inside. Now this area can be closed. There is an infrastructure ready for an air conditioning system, so this area can be air conditioned. Okay, very large dining table on this side. It will easily sit around 10 people, even 12. On the other side, wet bar. And underneath there is a 3-minute dishwasher for cups and glasses, ice maker. Down here there is a sink and very large surfaces for serving and to prepare something. Additional sitting space here. And very nice look all around. Now this is the helm station. You have everything you need here for switches. Another space for another plotter or a screen if you wish to have one. Raymarine chart plotter, rudder indicator. These screens are related to the engine controllers. Raymarine autopilot and Raymarine VHF. There is a bow thruster from Sleipner and also electrical steering that can replace the wheel down here. So this is again the view how the captain see the maneuvering navigating from here, which is very, very good, and it's very well protected against elements. And when it's too hot, as I said, the air conditioning infrastructure is here and ready and can be operated, and then you can have cold and dry air in the Mediterranean climate or other climates where it's very humid. So we are making our way on this deck astern, and from here we will go back to the main deck and explore the interiors of this boat. One more look at the aft deck area. Another thing that worth to mention is that there is a navigation station here inside. So that's a stern control station. When moving astern, you have the throttles here and the bow thruster and steering, and inside there the rudder indicator, so you can easily maneuver the boat from this station. Another fridge here and some additional storage spaces, and another marble surface to service guests with food. Okay, from here we will make our way inside the boat. So here we are. That's the salon. Very wide, light colors, and the shades around, which are shading these very large windows, are opened with a remote. This is the remote, and with one press it's open, and now we can experience and see how or what the people who will sit here will see outside. Windows are huge, and as you sit inside you can see nearly everything outside. Gets a lot of light inside, and also, as I mentioned before, you have this window opening which you can open and have fresh air when it's possible. Let's move a little bit inside. In front of us there is a huge TV which you can probably watch from any corner of this salon. Let's turn the camera, have another look from this angle. The salon is exactly same level as the aft deck, so it also enhances the feeling of space here. Okay, I'm turning forward and moving into the master cabin, and the master cabin is separated by this door. There is an ensuite here of the master cabin, but first let's have a look into this amazing master cabin, which is on the main deck and also quite unusual for 24-meter boat. The bed is large, it's 180 width, and then again we have this remote control system to open the windows, and you can lie in this bed and actually anchor somewhere and watch the area, and this is going to be your view. It's fantastic. Let's go to the other side. All the passages are very spacious. There is a wardrobe here to store personal belonging, a small dressing area. Turning the camera. Now at the front side there are huge windows. They are open manually, and then again you can open them and have an amazing view. And also the angle is such that is protecting you from direct sun, which is also great. Okay. Large TV from Samsung facing the bed. Additional storage space here, and also aside the beds. And let's have another look at the ensuite. Very moderate colors, soft colors, super large shower and toilet here. Okay, we are getting out from this ensuite, out from the master cabin and back to the salon. And we are going around from port side to starboard, and there is another stairs here. We will go down to the lower deck and explore the cabins at the lower deck. Wide stair passage, very comfortable. Okay, let's see what we have here. This is VIP cabin here in the aft. We are facing forward, and at the right hand side there is one cabin, farther another cabin, and the left side there is a laundry room. We will start with the VIP cabin, which is here. And this is another huge cabin. It's a full beam 7-meter cabin, a large bed here, and sitting area just in front of the cabin, in front of the camera. And here at the starboard side, some storage spaces and dressing corner. Now, instead of this sitting sofa, one might consider to add additional storage space. This cabin is so large, you might even consider to use it as a master cabin. Large window openings in both sides, with an option to open it to fresh air with these round openings. And the ensuite is here on the port side. There is a sink here and very large shower with a sliding door. This boat can be perfect as a live-on board boat. She's super comfortable, super spacious. There are many things that you can add or modify in this large space. TV here on the wall. At the moment it is fixed, but it would be quite simple to put this to make an arrangement that this TV will turn into the bed or to the other side if somebody is sitting here and wants to watch it. So this is something which can be arranged. We are going outside from the VIP cabin, moving forward. And if you look at this stair, this is the only stair which is here in this corridor. So everything is nearly in one level, which is also, to me, is a big advantage. Here on the port side, dedicated service and laundry room, which is great. You don't need to do your laundry in the corridor like many boats have such an arrangement. So you have a dryer here and washing machine and plenty of storage space down here, a sink for small hand washing, and a lot of space for bed sheets, towels, cleaning materials, and whatever you wish to put here. It is super useful space to have on a boat, especially for people who are planning to stay long periods of time on board. It makes life so much easier and comfortable. We are back in the corridor and we are turning right to the starboard to the twin cabin. Here, good size beds, beautiful light is coming inside. TV here on the wall, behind the door, storage space, and ensuite, which is very spacious. Even though it's the smallest cabin on board, it is still a very spacious ensuite, and the same for the shower. Turning outside, another look at the cabin itself, and we will step outside and we will go to explore the last cabin, which is a double cabin. You can call it VIP cabin. Then again, we are quite close to the bow area, but still the beam here is a big factor. It feels spacious. You don't squeeze yourself on the sides. You have plenty of space from both sides of the boat, of the bed, sorry, and seating arrangement and dressing area. TV, which is facing the bed. And on the other side, lots of storage space down here. There's a small fridge, but if you want to have it, otherwise you can take it out and use it as additional storage space. Same here. And here on the port side, ensuite for this cabin, which is then again has a lot of space, toilet and sink, and very, very generous shower. Okay, we are going outside from this cabin. We will make our way back to the main deck, and from there we will go to explore the galley and the engine room. Now, if you want to learn more about this boat, you can visit her web page by using the link at the video description below. You will find at their web page many photos, specification list, general arrangement, and additional information. We are back into the salon, and we will go along the starboard side, astern, and there is another stairway here. And you know what, just before we go down, let me show you. This area has a lot of switches, very well arranged. This is related to the charging. There is a big solar planet on the hardtop with 8 very large solar panels, and I'll show you in the engine room the regulators. The generator controllers are here. This is a fire alarm system, and now we are ready to go downstairs to the lower deck aft and explore the galley and the engine room. So here we are. This is the galley. It's a very large galley, and let's see the details. We have a gas stove from Frankie with 5 stations and a hood above it to get rid of the smells. Underneath we have an oven from Hafele, large working surfaces above, a lot of storage space all around. And underneath here we have a professional dishwasher which has a cycle of 3 or 4 minutes. So this is another thing which is very effective. Deep sink and additional storage. Now here we have 2 large domestic fridges from Regal, and facing the the galley itself, there is another fridge with quite big volume. So that was the galley. Has a lot of space. Additional working space can be placed here if somebody needs it above the fridge. So this was the galley, and we are moving into the engine room. We have two main engines here from FPT, a company related to the Italian Fiat company. One here, and port side is here. It is very easy to access the engines from the side. You just lift the floor like that, and you can dive down very comfortably. The same arrangement is in both sides, so engines are very easy to reach from all around. We have two generators here from Kubota, each with 30 kilowatts. That one on the port side, and the other one is on the starboard side. As you can see, some of the panels are still open. There are last works, finishes of construction. Now here we have equipment from Vitron regarding charging batteries and inverter. Water maker from Simar. It's a big water maker, can produce 300 liters per hour, providing air to the engine room with this from this fan. And it's a simple engine room, as I mentioned in the intro, but it's very accessible, which is very good for maintenance and dealing with troubleshoots. Also, it has a very good light system, which is also important. So that was more or less our last station for today, and we will go to see the last thing, which is the crew area, which is very important. Crew area for this 24-meter is very good. It has another door here which leads to the water platform from the transom, and there are two crew cabins here. This is the captain's cabin, a single bed, air conditioned, and it has its own ensuite, toilet, sink, reasonable size shower, and just a side to it, and another storage here. And here to my left there is another crew cabin with 3 beds, one side by side and another one that you can climb up there. Storage space there at the left side in the corner, and ensuite with good size shower, sink and toilet. Another look to this crew area. So all in all, you have beds for 4 crew members, which is more than enough for this size of a boat. Okay, that was the last station for our video tour today. We are going to the water platform, and it's a good chance to see this water platform from this level. Very, very spacious.